The Hollow Church, Part 3. As autumn deepened, the town transformed into a tapestry of vibrantly colored leaves, each day blending into the next with the rhythm of a gentle breeze. Sarah's life began to take on new dimensions, her heart lighter since her encounter within the church. Inspired by her experience, she sought to foster a community where people could gather, share their burdens, and find solace in each other's company. With renewed purpose, Sarah organized weekly gatherings at the church, inviting townsfolk to discuss their struggles and share stories of their pasts. To her surprise, many were eager to participate. Whispers of hope began to emerge, and the once silent walls of the church filled with laughter and the warmth of shared understanding. Among the attendees was an elderly man named Mr. Hargrove, whose weathered face reflected decades of sorrow. He revealed that he had been a friend of Father Gabriel and had witnessed the downfall of the church from its pinnacle of glory to its desolation. "We let fear drive us apart," he confessed quietly during one gathering. "But perhaps it's time to reclaim this space." Sarah listened intently and encouraged Mr. Hargrove to share his memories with the group. As he spoke of the vibrant community that once thrived, crackling dynamics filled the air, binding the town's residents through shared history. In those moments, the shadows were chased away, and people began to reconnect, forging bonds previously lost. Yet, despite the burgeoning sense of community, feelings of unease occasionally lingered. During one gathering, as laughter spilled into the air, a sudden gust of wind swept through the church. The candles flickered, casting elongated shadows across the congregation, and a chill tightened around the room. It was a reminder that not all remnants of darkness had been cleansed. Determined to dispel the unease, Sarah decided to lead a special ceremony. She believed it was time to confront the lingering presence of despair that sometimes clouded the atmosphere. Drawing upon the knowledge she had acquired about rituals for protection and healing, she crafted a plan for a night of reflection and renewal. As the night fell, Sarah lit the candles, their flames flickering like stars against the vaulted ceiling. The townsfolk gathered once more, their faces illuminated by the soft glow. She explained her vision for the evening: to honor those who had suffered, to let go of their pain, and to embrace the peace that Father Gabriel had sought. "We invite the light into this space," Sarah declared, her voice steady. "Together, we will create a tapestry of love and remembrance, so that those who have left us may find the peace they seek." One by one, individuals stood to share their stories of loss, regret, and ultimately, acceptance. As the night unfolded, each tale unfurled threads of sorrow and joy, creating a shared tapestry of experiences that bound the community together. Even Mr. Hargrove found the courage to recount the final days of Father Gabriel, describing how he had often spoken of forgiveness before his tragic end. As the air thickened with emotion, a soft breeze kissed the altar, and Sarah felt a familiar tingle run down her spine. The atmosphere shifted, as if the church itself were listening, enveloping them in its embrace. She invited everyone to place their tokens, a stone, a flower, or a written note, symbolizing their burdens upon the altar, creating a collective offering of vulnerability. As the last token was laid to rest, Sarah raised her hands and called upon the light. "May these burdens be transformed into blessings. We open our hearts to the healing light." In that moment, the candles blazed brightly, illuminating the darkness. A resonating warmth enveloped the church, and the shadows that had once clung to the walls began to dissipate, retreating into the corners, as the congregation sang a hymn of unity and hope. The air pulsed with energy, and a brilliant radiance filled the space, an ethereal glow that seemed to wash over every person present. As Sarah gazed at the uplifted faces in the congregation, she caught a glimpse of a figure in the corner, one that was both familiar and otherworldly. Father Gabriel stood among them, radiating acceptance and compassion. His expression was one of gratitude, and the weight of years of sorrow seemed to have lifted from him. "Thank you," his voice echoed, warm and full of love. "You have chosen to illuminate the darkness, to face the past with courage. I am free, as are you." With those words, the energy surged through the crowd, hearts filled with joy and relief. Laughter rang clear, mingling with the songs, echoing through the night air, and reverberating within the very stones of the church. Gradually, the light began to dim, gently retreating, just as swiftly as it had arrived. Father Gabriel's form shimmered for a moment, and then, like the evening star vanishing at dawn, he was gone. But the warmth he left behind lingered, wrapping around each participant like a promise of hope, of rebirth. After that night, the church radiated a sense of purpose, no longer a hollow shell, but a living heart pulsing with the joy of a united community. Families returned, and newcomers arrived, each finding a home among the revitalized walls. The whispers that had once haunted the church were replaced by the melodies of life and laughter, a testament to the transformative power of healing, remembrance, and connection. In time, Sarah became a pillar of the community, guiding people through their struggles and helping them navigate their truths, just as she had learned to navigate her own. And as the seasons changed and years flowed onward, the church stood firm, a beacon of light standing against the encroaching darkness, reminding all who entered that healing is possible, and that even the most hollow places could be filled with light if one dared to seek it.